No, I loved it. I would do that before. I would drink a coffee before every session. So it's like there'd be MMA. So I would like in Puerto Rico, I would drink coffee right before MMA, then go finish that shit up. Then right before jiu-jitsu, another coffee.
Remember that place across the street in Puerto Rico? What was it called?
KGB?
No.
KGB.
Oh, what are you talking about? Across from Combat Jiu-Jitsu in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
First of all, I
Combat
don't think it had a
360.
name. It
Right?
never had a
Bro,
name.
that
It's
thing had
just
no windows.
It's just
I never
a
been
store.
Inside. I never went inside.
I went in once.
It's
I
supposed to be
went
nice?
in.
Is it
I
nice?
went in looking for a bathroom because I had to go to the bathroom so badly.
Pink coffee shop?
It was
Yes,
like
yes,
a pink
yes.
building. Yeah.
It was a coffee shop. You could go
It was
inside.
like a metal container.
It was just a hole in the wall. Yeah. I went in once. I had to go to the bathroom so badly, and I was locked out of Combat 360. I went in once, and they didn't speak English, and I'm like, bathroom. They're like, okay, go that way. And they sent me through their storage facility, and I was like, man, I walked quite a while. It's a big building, like if you go in. So I just got lost in that building. I saw all like the containers for like other stuff. There's like storage for random other stores and shops. Finally, I make it into this bathroom. It's like hidden between these like crates. You have to like slide in there. There's like just random shit everywhere. Anyway, destroyed the bathroom.
That was
fantastic.
fantastic coffee.
Oh, phenomenal.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Good. No, the coffee was really good. Good acai bowls too.
Weird hours though, because they would work from like.
We had to run out of the session to
12
make
2,
it. Yeah.
Take a 3-hour break. They're open like
Yeah.
7 to 7:30, and then just done.
All of Puerto Rico.
We're live now,
function
huh?
like that.
All right.
We're live.
This is Damien on the Simple Man podcast here with.
Nicky Rod, aka the Black Belt Slayer, aka Nick.
Ethan Crelinsten, a.k.a. Ethan Crelinsten.
And you guys are watching the Simple Man podcast.
Welcome to the show. So yeah, we're just talking about Combat 360.
Yeah, Combat 360 was the gym that we were training out of back in Puerto Rico when all was good in the world and the team was together and we were
One big happy family.
Yeah, one big happy family in Puerto Rico, and we trained out of Combat 360. Juan is the owner, actually.
I'm going back.
Are you, dude? They just had a pretty bad hurricane.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like terrible.
Maybe I won't go back.
Literally destroyed
Some like 90% of the island has
no power.
electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's okay. Dorado's good. I know Dorado.
Oh wait, you're going back?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go
Dorado?
back after the WNO for like a week. Hopefully Moe's.
You
But,
have no
we'll
idea.
see. I have no idea where I'm staying.
Well, why are you going back for a seminar?
Yeah, just to teach for a week. Make some
At
cash.
Combat? At Combat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Remember we'd have to like run out of the session to make it to that coffee shop before they close?
yeah.
That was fun.
I had my sometimes I'd be super early for practice. I'd like watch
MMA.
MMA and stuff, and I get acai bowl,
Yeah.
coffee, and they gave you this
The cookie.
maple leaf
Oh,
cookie waffle
so
thing.
good.
The waffle, yeah, it was like a pressed waffle. It was like
So good.
a crispy crepe waffle type thing.
good,
I don't
so
know.
good.
It
I
was
think they just used pancake mix
And just smushed it between like
yeah,
a
it was
thin-
like
yeah.
That's why it was like made in like a thin waffle.
So good.
That was amazing. You have that with your fucking coffee. That was
Delicious.
actually really good coffee. Honestly, Puerto Rico had good coffee.
Yeah, I had
Did.
great coffee everywhere.
Yeah.
It's in the coffee belt. Do you guys know what the coffee belt is? Tell me about it.
Let me guess. If I had to guess, I'd say the coffee belt is all the Caribbean islands in which the coffee's better at. I don't know.
Do you know what the coffee belt
I
is?
thought the coffee belt was belts made out of coffee.
Wrong.
Well, because the best coffee comes like tropical-esque.
Yeah, so it's a belt around the equator of the Earth where coffee can grow,
Coffee can grow, or coffee grows best.
where it can grow. It can't
So it
grow
can't
too
grow
far
anywhere
north
else.
or too
You-
far south.
I'm-
So there's
but I
a
feel like you
belt
could.
around the
I
Earth
feel like
where
you
it
could
can
grow coffee if you just like put it in the dirt.
It won't.
Nicky was like, I feel like
I mean, it's a seed, right?
No,
Maybe
I can
I'm
do anything
wrong.
I want to do.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's coffee experts out there that are like, "Wow, Ethan's a retard," but
I could
no,
be,
I think it's like a specific region on Earth where coffee can.
You probably need certain type of humidity and
Sunlight,
climate.
I think.
I could be making this up, but
Or-
I'm pretty sure Starbucks has a big like bean field in Puerto Rico. I think.
Really?
I don't know. Starbucks
I
let me
could
down.
be making that up.
Every
Or
since
Costa
I've
Rica. It might be Costa Rica also. Like I was traveling one of either Costa Rica or Puerto Rico, and the guy was telling me that Costa Rica. Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Costa Rica.
No,
Did I say that? Oh.
I think the best
Why
Starbucks coffee.
let you down?
Well, honestly, Starbucks let me down because I feel like I've had such good coffee from like mom and pop shop coffee places. Now when I drink Starbucks, I'm like, it feels a bit stale or something. Or maybe it's just the idea.
Just go for the mega sugar vanilla sweet cream cold brew. Like that's
I never get that.
Only. It's so fucking good.
It is, but I really, honestly, when I go to Starbucks, I get nitro cold brew. It's the most efficient. It tastes good.
The
it's
most
cold brew,
efficient.
but there's no ice, so you get like triple the amount of coffee.
Okay, so
and
you're going
just
for
wired.
like economics. Here,
Yeah,
like
I'm going for a fucking
I,
mission.
I'm a small. Whenever I get coffee, I get a small because I never drink a big coffee. And I'm a cappuccino kind of guy. I either do hot with milk, with steamed milk, or iced latte with whole milk.
vanilla
small?
sweet cream cold brew. It's the
It
only
is very
thing
good.
worth getting, man.
It is very good. But
Have you guys had Starbucks Reserve in like Manhattan?
what?
Yeah.
What is this?
Okay,
what?
So in the upscale part of Manhattan, there's a
Where
block
you-
where
Where
there's
we go.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
yes.
from
where
there.
we belong.
Yes.
Yeah.
So probably the best Starbucks on earth is in New York, and it's called Starbucks Reserve. And they have a huge factory. It's like they roast beans and shit in there, and they have completely different tasting coffee than your standard Starbucks. It's like only that Starbucks Reserve gets that kind of coffee.
So how much does it cost?
I mean, it's the same price, but it's the act of going to
It's just
location.
unique.
You wait in line. There smells like coffee. They're roasting beans.
coffee.
You see a belt going around the ceiling with beans.
That's
on
the
them and
coffee
shit.
belt.
Yeah, it's the coffee. Yeah, that's it.
You saw it with your own
there.
eyes. Wow. Interesting. I did not realize that. Wow.
gotta
So
make
you're
a field
going. You're
trip.
going to Puerto Rico. Maybe I want to go to Puerto
Yeah, I'm
Rico.
excited.
Don't just copy this guy.
I mean,
Live your own life.
it's
Hell, man.
way more fun to go with people.
It is. It is. Everything's
Yeah.
more fun.
Everything's more fun if you go to Mo's house too.
Yeah, it is. Life is just.
Life is
better
way
there.
easier at
Man.
Mo's.
Remember those 2 months
I know.
we lived in this house? Oh my
Tell-
god!
Dude, we
give
just-
the story. Give the
Life.
backstory.
We basically, like, got a taste of what as good as life can be in the year 2021 or 2022. Like, all throughout human history, we deal with famine, disease, labor, all this annoying, just brutal life hardships, financial struggle, stresses. Living in that mansion for about 2 months, there was just nothing wrong, nothing to
Talking
complain about.
the most expensive house in Puerto Rico. It's like a $65-70 million castle.
If let's say you're done training, you take off your training clothes and throw them in the corner of the room. You take a shower, you come back, they are washed, folded, and put away for you. You go to the kitchen, you make a absolute fucking mess. You make pancakes, cereal, steak, whatever the hell you make. You turn around, dishes washed, put away, food done.
What was so funny? So
Like-
you guys were living there. So I didn't actually live at the mansion, but I would be there, pretty much like every day. And after training, I would go to the house. I would get steak and the stuff that I
And
was
cook
gonna
it there so you
and I
don't
would
have to
come to Mo's house to cook
Yeah.
it, and I didn't have to clean. So it's like I'd make the steak. I now just finished, searing both sides. Take the steak, put it on a plate. I go to turn around, and then the pan's already gone.
Washed, put away.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like just wow.
We had at one
man.
point where pretty much every day for a few weeks we were going to La Agencia, was just like
La
a deli.
Hacienda.
La
Hacienda.
La Hacienda.
La
yeah.
Hacienda. It's like a deli, and we get this
Valencia.
Asian barbecue Asian
yeah.
barbecue steak that was just marinated to perfection.
So good.
Dunked in so much sugar. That sauce
It was
is
so good.
Just pure
It was
molasses. I
so
think.
good.
Yeah, it was very good. I'm
Bro.
gonna get that.
Do you remember? Oh yeah,
$20
you
a
have to
pound.
get that.
Oh,
it
it's
was
so
worth it.
expensive. It was
I
expensive.
mean, yeah. When
was
we
worth-
when we paid for it, it was expensive.
Yeah,
but,
Do you remember? So Mo got super pissed about this. So Mo has these electric dirt
shit.
bikes. That, so
That's a good story.
in Puerto Rico,
Shoulder still hurts.
Yeah, Mo lives in what we call the bubble. It's the Ritz-Carlton Reserve, where it's obviously there's the resort, but you can also
It's like the
purchase
Starbucks
properties.
Reserve, but
Yeah, similar to Starbucks.
Not as
Reserve.
nice.
Basically, I mean, yeah, it's like the upper echelon of the who's who there. Like that's where like Logan Paul lives and a bunch of other rich people live, and. So, it's all like, you have to be kind of proper there, not acting a fool. Yeah, exactly. And then there's
Can't be
us
acting a
retards
fool.
in there. And Mo has these electric dirt bikes. So we're
They're not
them.
even like
they're little
like
50cc electric, like just death machines.
like saying electric dirt bike doesn't do it justice because
Yeah.
they're motocross bikes
they're
for
they're
little
so
kids.
small and
But
so
they're
light,
so fast.
flying.
so much
You just
torque.
boom.
Yeah, there's just multi-millionaires and just houses everywhere, and we're like 9:30 p.m. grown ass monkeys.
7 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
on these little things, and they're like the. Okay, you know how like gas cars, they're fast, but they take a bit of time to take off.
these electric
they're
things
like
are
little
so
Teslas. They just go.
There's like one motor.
away.
You're like one motor. Zoom, just fucking
So-
speeding.
And there's this
Yeah.
millionaires playing golf, and right next to him you see Ethan on a fucking dirt bike
Like,
just
and you can't
cruising
fit
by
on
him.
properly.
Yeah, so you're like you're hunched over.
Yeah, knees are up here and shit.
Oh my god, dude! So tell them your story.
No, that's it. We just wrote it. Okay. All right. So, fuck. All right. So one morning, me, Isaac, and my brother Liam were at the house, and I'm just like, I have my coffee. It's like 8 a.m. I'm like, I feel like taking that bike. So I look around the house. I see if anyone else is up. Isaac's up. I'm like, yo, let's take the bikes out. So I crank the bike up. We're going on the golf course too. It's so fun, man. You're like, those like little hills.
Yeah,
It's
bro,
like Mario Kart.
beautiful.
Like
It's fucking beautiful
So
out
beautiful. The beach is there. There's like some
It's
restaurants.
Puerto Rico. Oh man.
Glorious. So I'm there zipping along, maximum speed. Isaac's right behind me, and there was a trail on the golf course that like I thought it was a straight line that like gently curved onto the beach. Unbeknownst to me, until it was too late, it was a sharp left turn. I thought it was a soft right. Turns out to be a sharp left. So in between what I thought was the right was just like a rocky patch. So I was going full throttle. And then as I became aware that I am about to make a choice between eating shit in a pile of rocks or like a tree, I chose the rocks, going full speed. So my bike shakes around. I ditch the bike, go like flying over the thing. Isaac gets like front row seats to see this. Just I like tuck and roll over my shoulder. It breaks something in there. I don't know what I did. I'm good now, luckily, but something
Shoulder was fucked for a bit.
horrible, very painful. This was right before we all moved to Austin. Yeah, I couldn't lift my arm for like maybe a month or something, but hey,
couldn't tell anybody that was because of
I didn't want to.
Nobody would give him sympathies. I think it's like
No,
you're a
no.
professional athlete
You know what?
flying
Also,
on these things.
if Isaac didn't see me do that, I would
would've
have.
never said anything.
I would have lied for sure. I would have been like, dude, some car hit or like something like out of my control. Yeah, the only reason anyone knows about this is because Isaac saw me. I'm like, all right, I guess I can't fucking lie about this, but yeah.
Fucking
Otherwise, you
hell.
wouldn't know. You would know
What's-
now,
what's
but
so
not when it
funny
happened.
is that the way you look when you're on there, because it's for a fucking child.
It's funnier
You're
the
a
bigger
motocross
you are.
Like you're like
Yeah.
like a Nicky Rod like this.
Yeah, he's like Donkey Kong riding a little. Those like.
You guys ever hear of a squatty potty?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're great.
for children, right? Squatty potty.
I don't know.
They're for humans.
Yeah,
It's
humans.
supposed to be how you're supposed to poop.
Oh
yeah,
wait,
it's-
isn't it just a
It's a
step for your?
thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
They have Nakuya.
Apparently, that's the actual way that you're supposed to be shitting. Like
You're
your
supposed to
body-
squat in a river and shit. That's how.
in a river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to do it in a
I
river? Come
heard-
on,
I
you're
heard
Yo,
drinking water.
you ever go
yo.
camping?
Yeah. Why would I shit in the river though?
Oh, you do it.
You gotta give back
will
to the earth.
Never. I'm telling you.
You gotta give back. You can't just
Yeah,
keep
it's
this
the
shit.
nutriments.
But now, like anybody downriver, how are they supposed to drink that water?
That's
Gotta
their
go
problem.
upriver.
Yeah,
gotta
you
go
go
upriver.
upriver. Yeah, there's the shit station and there's the drink station.
Are you actually supposed to
Don't
shit
mix
in
them
the
up.
river?
Okay. Have you gone camping before?
Yeah, I never shit in a river though.
You're missing out. It just Just okay. I don't want to get
Bro,
too
dig a hole.
descriptive here.
I would,
doesn't shit
would,
float?
like,
Dude,
I would dig
you-
a hole and then like fucking maybe go into the river.
No.
I've shit in
Yeah.
the ocean before.
What?
Oh,
Ocean?
wow.
Yeah,
He's like,
so
the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
so we I've done a bunch of jet skiing, right? My
Yeah.
my dad growing up has always been fond of like sports like dirt bikes, 4-wheelers, jet skis and shit. So going jet skiing, usually we'll do it like at the end of August because it's like kind of hurricane season. Waters were rough, big waves and shit, right?
Whoa.
You're just gonna steal his caffeine.
I'm charging you for that.
You're mixing Monster with leftover coffee.
All right, what's the
disgusting.
verdict?
Wow.
It's good, right?
Well, I never
You
said
wanna
it was
try
bad.
Yeah, you did. You
No,
talk
no.
shit. Yep.
No, we were talking about Monster Energy drink. The zero sugar is
good.
actually
That's
very
good,
good,
right?
but it's horrible for you. And
It's
Ethan's
not
like,
bad for you.
It's horrible
It's not
for you.
bad
It's
for you.
cancer.
It's so sweet it can't be good for you.
I know,
Guys,
because it's zero sugar. What?
Listen, I am the first person to be like, if shit is bad for you, I won't go fucking near it.
Until
if
now.
you look at these ingredients, what in here is bad?
Stevia, the bull sperm.
It's Monster Energy drink.
That's just a stigma. See, it's not actually bad. What ingredients in there is bad for you? Tell me.
Panax.
Listen, I think it's just
Panax
the amount of
ginseng
ingredients is
flavor.
bad.
Ginseng.
Yeah, ginseng flavor. It's Panax though.
What's Panax? All right.
Potassium sorbate can't be good. Oh, it's a preservative.
Sorbate's fine. What are you fucking?
Sucralose,
It preserves you. You live longer.
Cornstarch,
Cornstarch is
medium chain
fine.
triglycerides.
Those are good.
All right, sodium
Maybe.
benzoate is a preservative.
Doesn't
also.
do shit to you.
You gotta
Hold on.
keep it clean with the iced latte whole milk. You just have two ingredients: milk, coffee, water.
Panax.
3.
It's a plant that grows in Korea. It's fine.
Dude, everything's a
It's
plant.
considered an adaptogen.
Opioids are a plant.
Done.
Yeah, opioids are plant, and everything that comes from everything's comes from a plant. You're talking about everything's a plant.
Everything's a plant. Yes.
you're a
Everything's
plant.
I mean, pretty much everything that we eat comes from plants, basically.
So I'm drinking a salad.
Boom.
Case closed. Thank you very much.
What were we talking about again?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Jet skis.
Oh, jet
Oh
skis.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, you were shitting in
Oh,
the
shit in
ocean.
the ocean. Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Oh yeah, this is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So it's hurricane season, right? And
What?
This story gets crazier with every fucking word.
so it's hurricane season. We're in Mays Landing, New Jersey, right? So me and my dad and probably one of my uncles park in Mays Landing, and we take the jet skis all the way down to Atlantic City, which is probably an hour
An
ride
hour jet ski ride.
by water, right? So you're like,
Wow,
you're
cool.
They can get that far?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, yeah, you gotta
Bring
gas.
You have to bring gas.
Well, there's gas stations on the water.
Oh,
You
okay,
go
okay,
Go
yeah,
pull up to
yeah.
a hotel or something,
cool.
fill up.
No,
Anyway,
I thought they run on water, don't they? All right.
okay.
Go.
Yeah. So
That wasn't funny.
so pretty much we're like
He laughed.
we're like an hour from Atlantic City from land, and I'm in the ocean. I'm in a wetsuit. I'm like,
I got
I'm
shit.
turtle shelling. This thing's coming out. You know.
Prairie
what I mean?
dogging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prairie dogging.
So I-
you just did prairie.
So I roll down the wetsuit, hop in the water, and I drop one off and give it back to.
Does it float? Does it float or go down?
Oh, mine's floated. Yeah. So I'm shitting. I'm shitting, and
need
you
more
look next
fiber.
to you, and it's floating up, and it's like you gotta run away from the shit. hop
Make
out
a
on
run.
the ski,
Okay,
you
get
know?
out of here. You're gonna attract sharks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow. Well, it's
So,
one
like,
one giant toilet
do
bowl.
do you just shit and get back on? Do you have to like wash
I
yourself?
mean, I
You
kind
just
of
like wiggle around and
I wiggled it
Yeah.
out. You know, I
The
rubbed
good
my
thing
hands
about
back there. I was like, get the rest of it out.
Oh.
I mean, you had to do.
Got back on that jet ski. He was like, "Man, it's hot out here."
I took some of that mud and I used the antibacterial mud.
No,
Oh
that is
my God.
pro-bacterial.
There you go.
friend.
There you go.
Anyway, we're good
Yeah.
to go.
Dude,
yeah,
I
a
think-
river just cleans it.
I
You're
think
good to go.
Jay, me and Jay were dirt biking one time, and he had to take a shit in the woods, right? And
That's why they call it dirt bike.
yeah,
Dude.
and he takes a shit next to a tree, wipes, and he's done. For some,
What does he wipe with?
well, we packed some wet ones.
You
know?
expect to do this?
Oh yeah, we're professionals. You know, we're going riding for 6 hours. You're probably gonna have to take a dump eventually. So he takes.
Do
his
you
shit.
guys not shit? It's just to interject. Do you guys not shit at the same time every day?
We do, but say you're doing something like going dirt bike or something.
There's
a bit
morning.
of nerves.
It's like the first thing I do in the morning.
Well,
you can't go to the woods
after my coffee.
This is a fact
I go,
for every
midway through the coffee. Like even if I just smell the coffee, I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
a fact for every human. If you go into the woods, you're gonna have to poop. It's
instinctual.
It's instinct.
I've gone in the woods and
Bro.
not even like
When's
had
the
to
last time
try.
you
not
take a shit, then go walk in the woods. You're gonna have to go.
Wow. I just explosive
I
diarrhea.
used to
the
be in the
second
woods
I
a
walk
lot.
in the woods.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, if you take a shit before you walk in the woods and then you go walk in the woods, you're gonna have to go again.
Dude, this just reminded me. My little brother, right?
We're gonna have to test. We're gonna need a field trip.
Do you remember my little brother, Elijah?
I think so.
So. Fucking,
No, I don't remember.
He's like
Never
when
met him.
he's 17. Really?
I don't think I've ever met him. No.
Bro, the crackhead.
Brother's a crackhead?
My little brother he's
don't
like
think-
17, but just ball of energy, just always getting in trouble. But he's like, we're at
get
our
him off
grandparents'
crack, man.
house,
That's
and I'm
not good.
fucking
It's an
right.
unhealthy
I think
substance.
he's like 9, right? He's 9, and then
Doing
like
crack at 9 years old. Man.
Oh my god, crazy. So we're at my grandma's house, and then him and then like my little sisters and cousins, like they're playing outside, and then they fucking run in. I'm like, Damien, like guess what Elijah did? I'm like, what? This motherfucker went into a bush and shit in the bush, like outside my grandma's house, just to do it. Just to do it.
There's
I was
a toilet
what
inside.
the fuck is wrong with you?
I love it.
And he was like, look what I did. I'm like, oh my god.
Look what I did.
Marking his territory.
Like, what the fuck?
Dude, you told me one time, Ethan, that you and your brother threw shit on somebody's car or something like that, right?
She had it coming, all right?
Tell-
We
tell
were
me what
like
happened.
stupid kids. Actually, it wasn't even, I had no excuse. I was
You're like 25.
I was like a year into jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I was almost, I think I was like
was a
21 or
grown
something.
man.
Yeah. She started it, man.
Who's she?
All right.
Your neighbor, right?
Yeah, my neighbor, she was fucking insane, man. She was like, she decided that a public parking spot was her parking spot. Just decided, okay? So there's like, you know, it's hard to find parking on the street every fucking day. So one day I find a spot. It's her spot, but like, you know, fuck her. Put the car there. I come back like 40 minutes later. There's like food smashed all over the car, like eggs, cake.
On your car. On your
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, she started it.
And I'm like,
Whoa.
what the fuck? So clean it off. All good. I don't think much of it.
You don't,
Then
think,
like,
you don't think it's your neighbor yet?
I'm pretty sure it's her, but
Okay.
I'm like, okay, what am I
She's a
going to do?
grown woman.
What
Being
am I gonna
mature,
do?
you're being
Throw
mature.
shit on her car? No. So,
Think again.
well, so I come back the next day, another car's parked there, food on it. I'm like, oh, wow, someone's throwing food on cars parked over here. I come
deduced.
back, I park the car. Yeah, nothing gets by me, all right? I put one and one together. Park the car there again another time. Eggs, random food shit. I'm like, all right, this fucking bitch. So I take it up a notch. I don't even know if I want to say this. This is pretty, this is pretty vile. All right, I'm not going to give you the details. Long story short, my shit ends up on her car.
Tell us how. Like, what do you mean? How?
No, the details are.
Poop in your hand and
Like a gorilla. All right, no, I used. No, I'm not touching it. Yeah, have you seen that? I do it like that. In fact, I walk out naked. No. I used a toy badminton racket. And then, hold on. And then Liam, my brother, wanted to be a part of it so badly. He's like, you're doing this? I fucking hate her too. She freaks me. Like, I don't like this. Let's get her back. I want to be a part of this. And I'm like, no, you're getting, like, if we get caught, I don't want you to get, he's like, no, I want to be a part. He would not let me do it without, what? Yeah.
So
he's
did you
like,
tell him before you do it? You're like, I'm gonna shit in her car.
I think he caught me doing it. I think like the hallway of my dad's house just smelled like shit. And he's like, why does it smell so bad?
How did you shit on it, bro?
Yeah, no, it's over.
Did you hold it while you shit on it?
Yes.
Dude, how did you shit on it? Like
Exactly like you
where
said.
did you go? Where?
Balance, bro.
Where?
Okay, you shit in the back. Walk outside. Oh man. So yeah, Liam's like, no, I want to be a part of this. I want my shit on her car as well. So how did
he shit on command like that? Jesus.
He saw him shit and he was like, "Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, the woods.
We're doing it together."
He knew it was go time. Oh man, and yeah,
So
both
you
are
shit
shit,
on it
and it was
first?
in the dead of winter, Montreal winter. You put shit on something outside,
Rock solid.
rock
Oh,
solid,
it's freezing on there.
within seconds.
Oh wow.
Water evaporates, steams away, like it boils almost in the outside air.
Oh my god.
And yeah, it was rock solid within seconds. She retaliated.
What did she do? What did she do?
She had this dog.
Oh my
A
god.
big dog, like a cross between like a Great Dane and like something else. It was a big motherfucker. She got that dog's shit. I think she must have thought it was dog shit, but little did she it was grade A human shit. And anyway, so she got that dog shit. That dog shit and my shit were like,
Hand in hand?
mono-y-mono. Like
Wow.
that was a hefty piece of shit. And yeah, she coated my
handles?
dad's car. And
She coated your dad's car too?
she got us back.
What?
Yeah.
This is your next door neighbor?
literally next door
What
neighbor.
did your dad do?
I was in New Jersey at the time.
And what did your dad say?
You shit one day and then leave the next. You're like, I'm out of here.
No, actually, yes. I'm gonna do this now because I actually was going to Jersey
Wow.
the next day or 2 days later. So I'm like, I'm out of here.
Oh
I
my
got it. I had to do something before I left.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
just let this go unanswered.
That was the best answer.
Yeah.
Was there a second or a counter?
I
to the
think she
encounter?
got the last laugh.
Wow.
I know.
And when you say smeared on the car, covered the car, like where did
I
she
didn't
cover
see it.
Like,
I
did you
didn't
take
see
the
it.
racket and you're like, "Fuck."
Like
Yeah,
on
I
the
went,
windshield,
like-
where did you go? On the windshield?
Bam,
where?
windshield. As much as I could do before it.
And
Again,
then what, you threw
rock
the
solid.
badminton racket out?
Yeah. What did I
what
do?
do
with
You
Where
rubbed
did you
some
do that?
under the handles so she
I think I'm pretty sure I did that. Yeah, no. Yes.
Good,
yes.
good.
She was crazy though. She would stare at us from the window and just scowl at us, just open the blinds and just close them.
My grandma
and
that fucking
that
weirdo.
fucking bitch. Yeah, she had it coming.
My grandma's like most older women. She kind of just looks out the window and complains that shit. Like if somebody's walking by her house, she's like, "Look at this motherfucker walking by my house."
Old people
Just-
are bitter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very bitter.
No, really? I'm
bitter?
probably gonna be the happiest old
Yeah,
man
I think
ever.
I'll be happy. I'm pretty happy.
I'll be so chill. Not me.
not me.
Drag us
I'll
down.
be so angry.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
these people all happy.
Man.
All right, so that night, later that night, what were you saying? Later that
Man,
night.
me and Liam were just dying, man. So the hallway smelled terrible. You
I
gotta
wonder
understand.
why.
You gotta
I've
understand
never
something
really smelled human shit that's not in a toilet. Like
the thing
water
about
and
I
shit.
learned that night is how strong it smells. Because think
How
about
pungent.
this. It's very pungent. When you shit in a toilet,
Singes the eyes.
it burns the nostrils, but it's only in the open air for a fraction of a
What
second
you're saying.
from anus to water.
yes,
right.
It's underneath the water.
Once it's under the water, it's not filling the air. So just from being exposed to the air for that half a second, the whole room smells
like shit, yeah.
Imagine just having it in the air for minutes.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's terrible. Just on a badminton.
I'm
racket.
happy you guys had solid shits and wasn't any liquidy
Yeah, we're
type shit.
professional athletes. We
eat fiber or something?
yeah.
I
You-
eat fiber.
we
You
do
get
eat
your
fiber.
brother, you
That's
get,
the
you got
thing.
J-Rod shit, that thing going right through the badminton racket.
Yeah, that's molten trolley. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's 5 pounds of peach rings for you.
No, he's better now. He's right. He's not eating as bad.
No. What
I
are you
mean,
talking
he's
about?
eating cleaner. He still shits the same.
How do you know?
Bro, I
check
hear
every
the-
morning.
You can hear it's a gunshot.
You think a fight's going on in the bathroom?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's like,
Wow, what, goat pellets?
and it's like fucking no.
You ever
It's
see
not
a goat shit?
It's not. It's like a slushy.
I saw a goat give birth.
Where did this come from?
Just my thoughts.
Oh my god! I saw a dead body the other day.
What?
Yes, bro. I'm coming back from Muay Thai. Ambush Muay Thai in Austin.
Shout
Very
out.
good. Shout out, very good. Muay Thai with Elton Wells. But
Elton John.
we're yeah, right, Elton John. I'm driving back down to B Team now, and on the other side of the highway, there's just no traffic. I'm just like, wow, that's fucking weird. You know, I'm going down the highway, and then in the distance, I see that every car is like standstill, and there's a bunch of police cars. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm driving, and then obviously everybody has to start rubbernecking on my side of the highway.
Rubbernecking.
And then I look over, bro, and then these two cops are like next to this fucking body, just this kind of like overweight dude just fucking laying there, and I was like, holy shit.
Do you know he was dead?
Oh,
How
dude, this motherfucker's-
how was the body, like, described?
I mean, so I couldn't see any blood, but like it's a fucking lifeless body just laying there. Like if this person's alive, they're gonna be fucking, you know, trying to save the man's life, like, you're giving him CPR, you know, literally anything. This
Probably
guy's
more
dead.
paperwork if they save him. Less paper.
Oh my god!
Just let him
but
go.
that
Let
motherfucker, that guy was dead. Yeah.
When I would drive from home, South Jersey to New York and back,
That was
I saw
mission.
a handful of dead bodies.
Oh,
like
I
like
saw-
a few every year I would see.
Really? No, I've only seen two. The one was going from to Henzo's though. It was a motorcycle accident. Yeah, the motorcycle accident, and the dude's head was in his helmet, rolled, and I just saw the guy.
Oh, the head came off of the body.
Head came off, and the guy's Timbs were still on, and I remember vividly.
The guys what were
Take his Timbs.
Timberlands. No.
Did you
I
get
remember
them?
the Timberlands.
Did you
no,
loot the
I was
body?
I was driving past, and I remember that. I was
Otherwise, he
like,
would've got
wow,
them.
that's fucking.
That's a shame.
That's
Those Timbs are going to
ruthless.
waste. No, sorry. That's inappropriate.
Horrible.
Hey,
guys. All right. Question. This is so off topic now, but in a week, I think a week.
Yes.
7 days.
Yeah, that's it.
In a week.
No. So the UFC card is coming up. We have Islam, but I'm really curious, honestly, about Piotr and Sean. What do you guys
I
think?
got Sean.
You think?
Yeah.
Who do you guys have?
I want Sean to win.
Right?
because I met him. Nice guy. Seems like a hard
He's
worker.
sick. I want to see him.
I want him to win.
I really
on
like
a-
the idea that, I mean, we were talking about it the other day. Like he's the biggest. Or actually, we were talking about it yesterday too. Like he's the biggest name at bantamweight, but hasn't even.
Yeah, he
won
has
the championship. Honestly,
Yeah.
hasn't even really fought any real tough guys. And like that's fucking awesome.
That shows you how important like social
Social
media,
media
personality,
Branding
persona
yourself.
is branding.
That
Yeah.
really matters when it comes to, because like not only is it about trying to become like, you know, one of the best, but it's like you also have to make money in the sport. Like, you know, you're doing this as a profession.
There's some kids that win ADCC and don't gain any following, don't sell any DVDs.
Yeah.
You could have it. You could have it all, but missing something.
Yeah, it's definitely a big part. Like, as much as you want to just only be really good and the best, if you look at the guys that are all, like, they're superstars, they're all obviously really good, and they have, like, a persona to
Like a brand
behind it. Yeah,
the
like,
following, like the social media.
even the quiet guys, like, even you look at, like, Khabib, he's not so outlandish, but, like, he's still, like, there's a character to him. Like, he's
still
not just
has fucking I'll
Yeah.
smash that went viral.
Smash,
Like,
exactly,
like,
yeah.
Give me your guy, smash, whatever. He has like 30
Yeah.
million followers. Like,
Yeah.
he's a bigger name than Conor McGregor technically. Like I think. when it
Yeah,
comes
they're
to-
Probably
both, they're both
worldwide.
superstars in their
Yeah,
in
I
their
heard-
own right. Yeah.
Probably over there. Yeah, I'm sure Khabib is bigger.
For some reason, Russia, like
Their athletes
fully
are
support-
superheroes.
Yes, like they
Yeah.
fully support their guys.
I love that.
I
That's
remember
so
there was
cool.
do you guys
So
remember
cool, man.
Gamrot, Mateus Gamrot?
Yeah, yeah, we trained with him, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Came to train with us at Henzo's, and I don't think at the time. I mean, he's in the UFC now. He might be top 10 ranked, maybe not, but he wasn't
He's
really.
got a big fight coming up.
Yeah, he does have. I forget against who.
Forget who.
But yeah, he came to train with us, and he wasn't like hasn't done much in the UFC yet. Maybe not even in the UFC, but he still was like 100, 2,000, 300,000 followers like in Russia, and it's like, dude, those guys love their athletes.
Like, if you, let's say you put X amount of work and you get X amount far in your career here, that same level or amount of effort and success will take you
times 10
so much further in
Russia.
that region. Like, they just put you on a pedestal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Makes it easier.
Like, I don't know how, because
Not
they
easier,
They
it just
really
makes it better.
fucking, they love their.
Well, that's their
guys.
number one sport. Our highest sports are baseball, football,
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah,
Team
yeah,
sports,
true.
yeah.
Like wrestling and
They
fighting,
value
that's there.
They value like fighting sports way more over there. They're just. I think it's catching up here though. Like if you look at like just local shows and just making it as an MMA fighter or a grappler even, like it's definitely more viable or I guess feasible of a career to choose now than it used to be like 5 years ago.
Definitely when I started, there was none of no real money. I mean, even still now, it's still pennies compared to, actual professional sports or, like NFL, NBA, whatever. But
I wonder if Jits gets to like the point where somebody's making, 6 figures or 7 figures a match.
I think
But
it
eventually-
absolutely is going to happen. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think it's going to happen.
it's really.
If you look at ONE FC, you look at these
one
contracts.
50K?
man,
I think they're fucking
dishing out
dishing. Yeah, I think they're taking losses.
That
Like,
Yakuza
that's not
money.
sustainable. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that on the podcast, but I think you might be onto something.
The Suzuki money.
Yeah. But I'm like, they're dishing out money, so it's like, I don't know. I would like for that to happen, but
Think it
it's
happen.
like.
20, ADCC 2024 is going to be.
Because if you think about it, we
Very
don't have
telling.
They sold some like $500,000 in just merch alone.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
that's on the come up.
Yeah. I definitely think that, but
They're gonna
but
start
if you think
doing
about it, what about the
opens.
UFC? Because the UFC, man, you don't have all the fighters making 6 figures. You like entry.
Some guys 10-10 the show 10 to win,
Exactly. That's the entry level contract usually, unless
call-
you have a brand.
and the ring girls again like 70 to show up. That's
That's
That's inequality.
70,000.
The ring girls.
I'm just throwing out numbers here, but I'm sure.
I'm just making that up, but to be
I'm
completely
sure-
honest,
Yeah, from the top
but
of
you're
my
for
head.
sure right. The ring girls probably get paid
No,
more than
Inside
other
of
don't
fighters,
think so.
yeah.
I don't think so.
I think
Most
so.
definitely,
Do you
Dude,
think the
for
ring girls?
Yeah, they're
Do you know how many
famous,
hot
man.
girls there are?
dude.
Yeah, but they're-
as a guy,
they're
I would
wrong.
get like 5 to 10K for modeling shoots. Women are absurdly better paid than men, for sure.
For in the
UFC
modeling
events,
industry, yeah.
Well,
and the
modeling,
UFC
yeah, but
uses
ring
it-
girls, you can use anybody. Ring girls will do that for fucking.
Yeah, I'll do it for way cheaper. man.
best.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and think about it. Some ring girls been there for like 10 years with UFC. They're not doing other shit because they're not making.
Yes, they are. They're models. They're models.
I'm just saying, like they're sticking.
Yeah.
They're sticking with
They're
UFC
gigs.
because they're getting paid.
They're gigs. Why not do it? It's like you're around the best fighters, and you're probably one of the best looking chicks there. It's like they want to be there, and you're on live television.
You get find yourself a baby daddy. You're set.
Yeah. Well, anyways, 10-10.
He's starting to argue the other side. He's like, wait a minute, you're right.
I see both ways.
Hey,
Me? I mean,
Put
I'm
that
Asian.
back.
Are
I
you just
look
gonna
good.
steal the caffeine?
unbelievable.
I
It's
just-
poison. You're
This
drinking
is-
cancer.
Honestly, if you, I don't know. Look at this.
Listen, let me see.
It looks vile, bro. Like,
You mixed it
this
with
is
coffee
nuclear
residue.
Poison. It is a bright yellow.
What I got in here is juice of the gods.
What do you have in there?
What's in there? Element. This is so good.
What is this? Is it caffeine?
Sodium.
Whoa.
Nope. Nope.
Whoa.
Nope. I'm good.
That tastes like Gatorade with like
It's straight Orade.
ice pack.
five scoops of salt.
I know. I've seen him make this. This is Nicky Rod's performance drink. It's
Tell them what it
it's
is.
basically seawater.
What do you drink?
All right, so right now I have Element, which is
Elements is good. A
Yeah.
lot of salt though.
A lot
And
of
you
salt.
Add more salt to it.
I do. So it's 1,000 milligrams of sodium and some other shit.
You could
magnesium
just say a
and
gram
whatnot.
of sodium.
Yeah, but for ADCC, what I would do is I'd take a serving of
Salt.
Gatorade and I'd put half a teaspoon of salt, which is like 1,500 milligrams of sodium. So I'd have 1,500 milligrams of sodium pre and post workout.
Dude, your
You have
blood.
high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Bro, I use it immediately. I take sodium. I'm like, ooh, gone. I sweat it out. Think about it. I'm sweating out 6-7 pounds of fluid a practice.
That's true. Honestly, he will need
More salt than we do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So it's gonna taste more salty for us because he's gonna
y'all-
require more of it. So it's gonna taste more normal for him.
It doesn't taste more normal. It
I'm
tastes
a
the
fucking
same.
genius.
It tastes
No,
the
No,
same.
it tastes
Tastes the same.
normaler to me.
Yeah, it does because he requires more sodium. It's gonna
guys
taste more normal.
are
This
all
is
dumb.
this is not me. This
This
is
is
salt satiation according to Andrew Huberman.
Salt science.
You questioning Andrew
Are you
Huberman?
telling me that?
Yes.
I DM'd
It will
Andrew
taste-
Huberman like 2 days ago. Actually.
Did you actually?
I did.
That's sick.
I was like,
Give me some salt.
let me read it.
All right, while you find
So you
this-
do reach out to
no,
people.
While you find this,
Yes.
while you find this, you're telling me that they'll taste different.
Yeah, it'll taste less salty. It'll taste more like, you know when something tastes salty and it's good for you? Like it's like, oh, it's a
No,
nice
well, we can
level of
crave
salt.
more salt.
He'll crave more salt because
Yes,
he needs more
but
salt.
it tastes just as salty.
No, it won't taste
Yes.
as salty. No.
I hate you.
Well, you get used to saltiness, but the first
Yeah,
time I
you
had
do. You
this,
do. get adapted.
What did you say?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Wait a
He said-
second.
He read it, put it
He's
down.
like, oh, anyway, so next subject here. Tell me more about shitting on a badminton racket here. All right.
so Andrew Huberman, he dropped that podcast about marijuana, right?
I saw it. Yeah, yeah.
Smoking,
Smoking, and
Just
smoking
marijuana
marijuana.
in
And he was
general,
like
yeah.
pretty much.
No,
this-
you're thinking about the nicotine one?
Well, smoking. I was thinking about the one where he said smoking nicotine or
talking about two
tobacco
different ones.
or marijuana, but he said the act of smoking.
Yeah. Okay.
Outweigh
So,
bad.
but I was more curious about the marijuana aspect.
Okay,
so
okay.
I'm doing-
Yeah.
Because you do it.
Yeah. So I was.
Loser.
I listened to the podcast and pretty much the consensus was like it's bad for you. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And so I messaged him. I'm like, all right, hello, Mr. Huberman. I have a question regarding cannabis and athletes. See, I sound proper.
Wow.
For the past 4 years, I've been using cannabis as a pre-workout supplement. I work out twice a day, most days.
Pre-workout supplement.
What prompted you to write this to
I want to get his opinion. I was like, I work out twice a day, mostly cardiovascular intensive, and I smoke pre-workout. And pretty much my question was like, even though my cardio is
Quick, keep
fantastic.
Just read it. Read it.
All right, the whole message, right? Hello, Mr. Huberman. I have a question regarding cannabis and athletes, period. For the past 4 years, I've been using cannabis as a pre-workout supplement, period. I work out twice most days, and it's cardiovascular intensive. My cardio has always been great and seemingly continues to get better. In your opinion, would quitting cannabis help my cardiovascular system? Nick. No answer, but that was my curiosity.
Left me on red, but
So I was a bit introspective. I was like, all right, my cardio is great, obviously, but
Obviously.
if I stop smoking cannabis, would it help get better? And would that matter?
Well, do you feel? All right, question. Do you feel that your cardio is better now than it was when you were in high school or
I think
college?
it's the same. I think it seems better because I'm more efficient with my movements.
Yeah, there's definitely that. I don't know because I mean
Michael Phelps.
I mean,
I
I
was
could just
smoking.
go and go and go and go and go and go and
Yeah,
go.
I was smoking like
I don't know the answer to
a
that,
lot
honestly.
for fucking maybe like 4 or 5 years, pretty much, while training, and I never felt like it fucked up my cardio.
I don't think it's bad. I don't know if it's good, and
I think
don't
tobacco
think it's bad.
and
That's-
probably like
smoking cigarettes will
That's bad,
definitely
yeah.
for sure.
definitely bad
but
for
weed, I
everything.
don't felt like I never felt like it fucked me up.
anything. It helped me go harder because I'm like I sometimes I'm like fuck I gotta practice and I get stoned. I'm like
I
let's go to
remember
practice,
yeah.
the
you know?
days like remember we do the open mat at
Brunswick.
Yeah, Brunswick.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I remember after 2 sessions, I'm like, wow, I'm
Wanna
not
go.
gonna train.
Yeah, but you smoke.
And then you smoke and you're like, I'm going. I like have
Well, like-
energy or whatever.
well,
like you just
for me,
it's literally like a
Heighten that
pre-workout.
dopamine or something.
Something.
receptor in you, you know?
well, for me, it was like
Sativa
so my
shit.
body would be so sore. I would smoke the weed, and then it would make me forget about how sore I actually am. I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
time to go to the next session. Like I wouldn't think
It's almost like a
anything-
painkiller.
Yeah, there was no thought going into being like, wow, my fucking joints are
like
sore.
I
what you
need
have
to
to-
rest.
Yeah,
it's just like
oh, cool, time
just
to
kinda-
go.
Yeah.
yeah. Like I never really
You
thought
just
about
build it up less, maybe.
Maybe it just helps you get to work sometimes. Maybe. Oh yeah.
But we were talking about it yesterday. The different types of cardio that we have, like the aerobic,
man.
anaerobic, or analactic. And
Do you guys know about the Krebs cycle?
Wait, I learned about this actually. What is this again? I
It's
learned
the system.
I learned this in what class was this? Go
Never
on,
learned
go on.
before.
No, talk about the Krebs. It's CREBBS, I think, right?
It's a I think K.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
Wait,
go on.
KRABS?
No,
KRE.
EBBS.
Yeah, KREBBS.
I learned about that. Go on.
It's the mechanism in which you produce ATP, so energy, like in the mitochondria.
I learned this in bio then.
Yeah.
Digesting
okay.
food.
The powerhouse.
It's
Using
not
athletes.
digesting.
The
It's
power
like-
source of the cell.
Oh, the mitochondria is a powerhouse. I think.
Okay, go on.
It's how you just produce
energy.
at the
Yes.
the base, the most
the-
basic, like
the cellular
every single
level.
cell. Yeah, it's the cellular level, right?
So that the cell needs ATP.
Lost.
That's like the gasoline, or that
Although
is like the energy.
we
is
don't
ATP.
need, we make ATP.
We make ATP. We don't need
yes,
ATP.
yes,
You don't
yes.
drink ATP.
No. But your cells produce it.
What
like,
is
in
it?
the
Adenosine
mitochondria.
So
triphosphate.
you don't need,
I
so
forget this.
we're pretty
Adenosine
much
triphosphate.
flowers in the sense we do
Maybe you
photosynthesis. We photosynthesize.
No, we don't. We do not
We
photosynthesize.
photosynthesize ATP, and that's how we get it done.
Photosynthesis.
Yes, he nailed
What?
it. Yeah.
All right,
no.
we'll say this.
The
Fine. We have cell walls.
In and out is to us as soil is to plant.
That's not
As
photosynthesis.
soil is to plant. You heard it here first. In and out is to human, as soil is to plant.
Photosynthesis is the plant's ability to use sunlight to produce. What are they producing?
They produce energy.
Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Yes.
Or like
Their version of
chlorophyll.
ATP.
I forget now.
Yeah,
it's been
maybe.
a while since bio.
All right. So basically, it's
Oh, yeah, why do you want to talk about Krebs
So the
cycle?
plants are eating.
Actually
plants
don't
are
understand
eating
it well enough
sunlight,
to-
and we're eating protein.
they intake CO2 and sunlight, and through some
Well, you need
mechanism-
CO2 during photosynthesis. That's why they use it, right?
Yes, every life form has carbon.
Sunlight plus CO2. Oh my God! Here we
10 points.
Oh wait, off topic. You know, there could technically. So we're like a
My
carbon-based.
Apple Watch is reminding me to keep moving.
You know, we're a carbon-based life form, whatever. There could also be a silicone-based life form, like somewhere out there in like the universe.
I enjoy silicone.
A silicone.
A good set of double D's never did me wrong.
Never hurt nobody.
Well,
There is what?
what makes you say silicone? Did you
No,
hear
I
about
learned
this somewhere?
I learned this.
Okay.
So
I
carbon.
thought you just threw this.
No,
out
no.
there.
So carbon. It's been a while.
Carbon
It's not
isotopes.
chemistry, but like carbon has, I think, four open things that molecules can attach to. So that's why everything's carbon-based, because it's like so easily attached.
It's the backbone.
Dude, I heard Mars or
Silicone's
Jupiter.
the same way, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard Mars or Jupiter was bombed by aliens prehistoric.
Holy sh!
Oh
When did you hear this?
my God.
So there's some.
And who knows about this?
Okay, so I was doing some
doing research.
What? I was looking at Mars and I came to this conclusion.
I was doing some scientific research
Scientifical
on the TikTok, and
on the TikTok.
This gets better by the
and
second.
pretty much there's after you do a nuclear explosion, there's some
Winter.
like element that's found in that location, right? So
Isotopes.
We'll call it XYZ element, XYZ after you use a nuclear bomb. When they go to Mars or Jupiter or whatever, they go on the planet and they're like, fuck, there's this XYZ element everywhere on this planet. And then they look further and it looks like there's a bunch of explosions, bunch of meteors hitting shit.
You know
So
what
they think that
Who's
aliens that are much older than us went and tested out nuclear weapons on these planets.
You know what I was thinking though? Like, say there was a nuclear.
that would be
Genius.
I don't even think we have enough nukes to really destroy the Earth yet. But like, say we.
No, we probably do.
I don't think we do.
to destroy the
Earth ain't that
in
big,
what
bro.
sense? Like turn the entire planet into dust?
to
no.
Mars. No,
Bro, the Earth ain't that big.
I don't think so, because I think we have.
I think
no,
if
If you could dig a 6-foot hole in an hour, you could blow some shit up pretty fast.
no, because I think
By
I think the
by
Earth's
those numbers.
diameter is like 8,000 miles. Like
I
don't
think you can render it
Inhabitable?
void of human life. Yeah, I think you could
I
kill
don't
all
think
the
so,
people.
man. We have. I think I remember looking this up.
If
or something. We
people
have, like,
if people don't get a warning and just like a nuclear bomb gets set off in an even dispersion on land,
like if every nuke went off, I don't think we actually have enough.
if they went off in the same place that
for
they
sure.
are now, but if they were
Evenly
dispersed, I think the radioactivity.
Think about
would
how
just-
bad like Yellowstone Park, when the volcano goes, how bad that's going to be. It's going to cover the entire country,
Yellowstone
It'd be a little
and
ice age.
that's just
Crazy,
one. That's
actually.
just one volcano. We could blow some shit up and make the same consequence.
I don't know, man. We have.
I know.
You know.
What are you questioning him?
How dare you?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, say
Just
we,
say,
we did.
holy shit.
You're right.
That's fucking crazy.
say we did.
What do we do about this?
we have
What's
to
the
solve
solution?
We have to solve this problem.
Yeah.
Think about
Stop causing obstacles. We have a problem. We need to find a solution.
I don't appreciate you questioning me. I do my research.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Scientifical.
TikTok.
Man, I'm still pissed about ADCC.
What
I'm
go?
not happy
Let's
about
hear
this.
it. What's going through your head? You pussy.
Fuck you, man.
No, go on.
I lost, man. I'm not happy. I'm
You're not happy until you get a
man.
win. Until you get a win.
Yeah, it sucks.
You need
and even when I win, like it's not. I'm like, yeah, I won.
You gotta get gold.
But
this
like,
match, what is this match
what
compared
does this
to
even fucking matter?
first round of ADCC?
And that's not good. That probably makes you less likely to win. Like you got to let it go. You know.
You're talking to yourself.
I am.
I would have done much better in the absolute finals.
I would have done much better than you if I were you.
what?
No, because he was like, I would have done much better. But
Fuck
go
you.
on.
I was just saying, I would have did better in the absolute.
He's like, I would have beat Josh.
Yeah. Am I on him? He's like, I got 100 pounds on him. Go on.
I'm just saying, I should have won the absolute, but what held me back is after I lost in the finals, I held on to that a bit too long. Like
It's hard to brush that off.
Yeah, you really just have to fucking forget about it and see. All right, you got more battles in front of you.
Yeah.
So
that's how I gotta. Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
Yeah, I think, and now it's crazy the amount of I guess like similarities that jiu-jitsu competition training just in general like translate well into life, because it's like all right, you get knocked down with whatever in life. It's like
gotta get back up.
I mean, well, it's not even about getting back up. It's like it's about not letting that
again.
affect your next battle. It's like you losing in the finals. All right, you can't let that affect the next battle. If you fucking
it's like you get mad at work.
With winning, honestly, if you like do great in one match or one event, you can't like bring that like actually
you can't slow. No, you shouldn't let it slow down.
good.
You see that in like the UFC. Like
well,
you
not
see
slow down, but you can't get like too. You can't get too high when you win. You can't get too low when you lose. I guess.
It's weird because
long
like in our journey, right? If we win my Philippe Pena match, like anybody that beats Philippe probably would have freaked out after the match, but me, I'm just like
stoic.
I win and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll raise my hands and then I'll just walk off
But
the mat.
you don't really
you're not
feel like
Yeah.
like everybody else. Like that is something that's I definitely agree with, because it's like you had a goal to fucking win anyway, so it's like it should have happened, and it's like that you really shouldn't be surprised that it happened. It's like you see
I was saving it for the finals.
Yeah.
That's when you go, yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, I do see I do hear like some of my friends that don't do jiu-jitsu, like when they say they hear something cool about like jiu-jitsu, whether it's me or whether the team, it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, it is what it is kind of thing. It's like with us, I feel like we're kind of desensitized. We desensitize ourselves to the.
You can't have emotions when you're in the midst of war. You cannot be emotional,
which is good and bad, because it means that we can't truly appreciate, like, smell the roses, but it will allow.
All the roses, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Not when we shit in the ocean.
Yeah, I fed some fish.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's probably like
That's
an algae bloom right after that.
An algal bloom.
An algal bloom. Red algae, you know what that
really
is?
Oh,
Red
what I was
algae,
saying.
no.
Bad algae.
Wait, is that's an invasive species, right? It stops sunlight from getting down underneath.
But it's a good feedback loop, because then they proliferate and then they die and then they're just food for everything and then they come back next season.
I learned a bit about this as well.
Yeah, I learned more.
Dude, I remember like the dumbest shit, not dumbest shit, but it's like useless shit, I'd say, from school. Like,
it's a good thing we have a podcast to share our useless information with everyone.
Yeah, like, all right, so the other day, I'm driving, and then the moon is like, has like a reddish hue, like a red moon type thing. And then Mariella's like, oh, do you know why the moon is red? And I was like, no. I was
That's a good guess.
Saturn? I was like, actually, I do remember. I do know why, because I learned this actually in physics. Because, you know, the sunlight bounces off the moon, then obviously travels through the atmosphere. But a low angular moon, just like low angular sunlight, whatever.
Red.
So the waves of like a bluer light, you know, are more rapid, you know, more frequent. They're higher frequency, you know. But redder light or more red light is a longer loop or whatever. So when you travel through more atmosphere, there's more chances that the fucking ultraviolet light or the bluer light will hit the atmosphere, scatter, whereas like the more red light rather, will go through the atmosphere. So that's why the fucking moon looks red.
You're so smart.
It's
well,
pointless, though.
You're so smart.
Oh yeah, genius. Oh yeah.
What I was saying, right?
Was
when
Jupiter.
we were talking about dirt biking, right? So we got off topic because Damien Anderson interrupted me.
We got off topic because of some
What were we weren't talking about dirt bikes.
Yeah, no, we're talking about shit in the
This
ocean.
episode is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah,
we are talking about nothing jujitsu related, really.
Honestly, I think it's hysterical.
I think it's
hysterical.
Hope our listeners enjoy.
Wait, go,
Yeah.
Quan.
Okay, so me and J-Rod's like,
I got a shit.
12, 13 years old, and we're riding dirt bikes middle of buttfuck, New Jersey. Yeah. And he's like,
Good part of the world.
He's like, I got to take a dump. So I'm like, all right, we pack this toilet paper and
The wet wipes.
You know?
Wet
So
Dude wipes.
He goes,
Shout
finds
out.
a little corner and next to a bush, next to a tree, takes a dump, and he wipes, and he's like, for whatever reason, the second he's done, he turns around and decides to kick this tree. Right? It's like a kind of a half-dead tree, like falling down. He kicks the tree, pretty much cuts it in half, and a fucking snake is in the middle of the tree. Starts shaking and facing him. He comes like running out, freaking out. I was like,
The
holy
snake's
shit.
like, you shit on my lawn. You shit on my lawn and kicked my house down.
Yeah, he thought he kicked the tree and gave it a seizure because it was like shaking. I was like, it could be that, or he gave it,
kicked
or
the
it's like a
tree
rattle,
and gave it a
rattlesnake.
seizure.
Nah, you ain't got no rattlesnakes in Jersey.
There's rattlesnakes in Jersey.
In New Jersey?
I
don't think
googled
so.
it.
Google it again.
I don't know.
No. I think it's too cold for them. I think.
They're cold-blooded.
They have
Yeah, I know.
jackets.
That's why they die.
They're cold-blooded.
They're ready for it.
Yeah, they're ready. They're already cold. They're born cold. That's great.
I'd be very surprised.
You hear about rattlesnakes evolving to not rattle?
Timber rattlesnake.
No.
Is
Yeah.
one of only. There's only 2 venomous reptiles found in the Garden State. Wow, you're right. Actually.
Wow. Nicky Rod with
I'd
the
be lying
W.
if I haven't heard that before.
Scientifical.
Correct. Scientifical.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Say it again.
You are right.
Music to my ears.
Yes.
What did we once had a debate about whether owls have, or no, owls, if the tufts on their heads are the ears or if they're just.
Yes, and I was right, and you
no,
were wrong.
no,
So this is about 3 years ago, because me and Ethan will debate about random subjects, and this subject was owls. They have ear tufts or whatever they're called, and I said no, those are just fake ears.
I didn't say they were the ears.
What did you say? I said they were purely aesthetic because owls have.
I said they're not purely aesthetic. I said there's some
use for it.
And there definitely is.
No,
it's not aesthetic.
So
you think they evolve aesthetically?
So
actually, it's possible.
The owls
Fuck.
have asymmetrical ear holes. They have one up high, one down low, so they can pinpoint where the fucking prey is or whatever. And the ear tufts are just pointless. They're just feathers, and
they're just feathers. Look.
I remember that we were at my house arguing.
Yeah, I know.
This.
And I remember Googling it. and I saw that I was like, I didn't like how I wasn't like hard wrong, but it was closer to Damien's answer than mine. So I'm like, I'm not going to.
I was like, what does it say? He's like, I'm not telling you.
The conversation slowly veered. Like someone else said something, and I'm like, I'm just going to let this conversation fade away. And like 5 minutes later, you're like, wait, what was the answer? I'm like, I don't know, I gotta go.
I don't know.
Fuck you.
I'm not telling you.
Fuck.
Man, the debates. I'm so angry that I was right.
I gotta Google a fun fact and come in here and have it come up organically in conversation, and then be like, I gotta trap
the circumference. What's the formula for circumference of a circle?
That was probably your ploy to get me to say some stupid shit.
No,
very
because
good.
you guys were talking about how
circumference isn't it like diameter times a circle?
Yes.
Well, no, it's diameter
Circumference.
times pi or 2 pi r. Yeah.
Circumference is 2 pi r.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 times the
I
radius, which is the diameter. So d pi or 2 pi r.
Half a circle is a parabola.
No. Parabola goes infinite outwards.
No. Parabola is just like this, ain't it?
No.
Half a circle.
No.
Man, I don't even know. I'm not gonna chime in. You can't be wrong if you don't say anything.
I use parabolas by grappling when I go over somebody.
Cartwheel pass.
Yes.
No.
Parabola pass.
Parabolas are infinitely expanding. Yeah.
What is the most
quadratic equation.
vicious break you guys have ever gotten in a tournament or in a match?
Oh man, you
My first heel hook at
the
kinetic grappling event in LA was pretty good. I get an inside heel hook.
Inside is
turning the wrong way
brutal.
while I'm yanking on.
What, 50-50?
No, back step to inside.
Okay, yeah.
I yank it, and he turns the wrong way, so I get just a terrible break. And I'm walking away, and he's just laying lifeless.
Actually,
I'm dead.
I
I'm
do
dead.
remember.
You killed
All
me.
right, I do remember my worst break. Actually, it was my first ever tournament. Actually, and it was a Naga. And I wasn't allowed to do heel hooks yet, but I could do toe holds, and that's pretty much. It was only outside heel hooks and toe holds. Those are the only submissions that I actually knew.
You're like,
So
perfect. Less
I
distraction.
had a toe hold, right? And I didn't even lock up an ashigarami, but the guy turned away, and I take the toe hold and like I pin the toes basically to his butt, and I start turning, and he doesn't turn, right? So the whole foot is just rotating.
Rotates independently of his leg.
And he like it breaks. He's still trying to hold out, and eventually he doesn't tap. He just screams. He's like, ah!
Ow!
And the ref like fucking stops it. That was actually the worst. I've had like other breaks, but nothing like your trials one. Like I've never had
Kimura
a
one was brutal.
fucking brutal one. That one went viral.
The next one, the next
After
tournament I did, I got this toe hold from Diagonal Ashy at the On It Invitational.
Against who?
I don't remember who it was.
Did you win the on it?
No, I think that's the one JC beat me in overtime.
Oh, JC,
Yeah.
wow.
And he actually, it broke so bad. The ref was like, ooh.
Oh,
the crowd was
I
like,
remember
oh.
this.
And he kept going.
I remember this. You guys went almost like out of bounds a little bit, or was
It
that
just-
with you and JC?
Oh, no, that was
Okay,
JC.
okay.
That was OT.
Okay.
with JC. But the guy's foot just gave. Was it?
And he tried to say that he didn't
And
tap or
no,
something?
he didn't tap, to his credit.
Oh,
he
okay,
didn't.
okay,
It just went like that. It was very audible. The whole crowd was like, "Oh shit!" And I let go, and then he's like, "I'm fine, I'm fine." And we keep going, and I remember just grabbing his foot and like shaking it, and it was just like a
resistance.
wet noodle. Yeah, it
Oh,
was just,
man.
and he's like, "All right." I tapped.
tap.
Yeah, and then we stopped.
How crazy it is? Jesus, how crazy is it that we actually would travel to Austin for like on Invitational? Now we actually live here. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. It was just across the street from where
I
10th
know.
Planet is now.
I know. I've been. I'm
we've
there
been
every
here.
day.
We've
Yeah,
been here.
that's
Like that's so wild. to
Who'da
think.
thought
Who'da
we'd
thunk?
end up living here?
Actually, I had a feeling that I would
Wow.
end up in Texas. I've always talked about living in Texas, but for some reason I didn't think Austin.
You guys would always talk about moving, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is never gonna happen. Here they go.
We had to get
Hear
out
the
of the city,
conversation.
The
I'm
city
so much
was-
happier here.
Dude,
I'm definitely way happier. Way happier.
I don't care, honestly.
Yeah.
I am happier now that I'm here, but like when I was there, I was like, this ain't
Well,
so bad.
you had no care in the world. You're living
Yeah.
at Nicky's.
I was
You're like-
either at Nicky's or at my cousin's or
Which was like a block away.
that was phenomenal. When they weren't there, when they were there, it was not a lot of sleep happened. But
the 1-bedroom studio apartment.
it's a
basically.
studio apartment with a family. And
Wow.
Yeah, it was. I would just sleep for
Why
like
did they
a
live
couple
there
hours.
in Midtown? Literally, you
They had-
move
they
outside
had
of
some-
Midtown, and now you have a beautiful fucking.
No, I think they owned that place and the apartment right above, so they would get like pretty good. It would cover it almost, like it's a pretty good setup, right?
I mean, you said it's a studio for a family.
It's a big studio. It's a big studio.
There's no studio big enough for a family.
It's
That's
big.
insanity.
All right,
All
goodbye,
right.
everybody. You heard it. You heard enough. You know,
All right.
running out of steam.
Thanks
Take
for
it away,
watching.
Damien.
Yeah,
Thanks for watching. It's about as much cognitive effort as we could do.
Cognitive.
Yeah.
Spell that.
COGNITEVE.
Ivy.
Ivy.
It was close.
Close.
E's and
Close.
I's. That's the Puerto Rican in me. EIE. I can't tell the difference.
Cognitive. All right.
Cognitive. That's what you just spelled.
Thanks for watching, guys. Nicky Rod.
Damien Anderson,
Ethan Crelinsten.
Peace out.
watching Simple Man Podcast.
Hey!